Hello everyone. Good morning if you're in Ghana. Good night to you if you're in the US. And if you're in Asia, good afternoon. Middle East, all of you, I want to say hello to you. It's another Saturday, and we're very happy to bring you another episode of the Catch Up, where every Saturday before I head to the farm, I try to record a raw video, no editing, and give you guys update on what is happening and tackle on some of the topics, questions that you guys have been asking me over the week. And this week we are talking about how to become rich as a farmer. A lot of the questions that I've been getting is, Fred, is this really lucrative? Can this make me rich? Can this make me money? Right? And we're going to go into that. But before that, I want to take a time and say, really, thank you guys for all the support, the comments. I think this channel has become very interactive over the past about 3 to 4 weeks. And I'm enjoying reading your comment. As you can see, I'm responding to all of them. We are responding to the WhatsApp messages as well. The Zoom meetings are going on. Last week was amazing. I spoke to some amazing people in I think in Ireland, in UK, in Germany, and one in the US. Thank you all so much, and I'm happy to help and make my time useful. So and thank you for the subscription. I mean, we are still growing, and if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell, so that anytime I release a new video, you will be notified, and you'll be able to enjoy all the videos. The latest video that I know most of you have been enjoying is the goat farm project that we are doing. If you haven't watched that, it's still here. You can click on this link after watching this video and be able to watch it. It's something we are all excited about, and we are looking forward to see how it goes. We'll bring you more updates. Work has already been started, so this week I'm sure I'll bring you an update on how I'm building the ranch for the goats. So stay tuned and click on that notification bell, so that you'll be able to get a notification the moment I review it. So let's come to today's topic. Can farming, make me rich or make me have enough money, right? And that is in two questions. So you see a lot of videos out there that says, he quit his job and became a farmer, or he left the US and became a farmer. Next week, Saturday, I'm going to tackle on that topic and what that means. Sometimes the internet and social media and everything can be portraying something else, and in real life, what it is, right? But today, I want to focus on, can farming make you rich, right? Can you be rich from farming, and how to become rich from farming? We all agree that money is very important, and that's why in my videos I'm sharing the data with you, the raw data of expenses, revenue, so that you can do the math itself. Money is definitely important, and not the only reason that we go into any business, not even only farming. But one important thing that I would like to tell you is, as much as importance we give to money, I think what I ask myself is the value in what we are creating, right? Let's create something that adds value, something that is worthwhile, right? There is money in farming. You can become rich in farming. If you look at the developed countries, a lot of people have become very successful from farming, either being livestock or, crop farming. But how did they do it? What is the value? I believe that once you create something that has value for people, the money will follow. I'm going to share some personal stories with you guys, but before that, let's look at the big sharks, right? Let's look at why we use Google. Let's look at why we use Facebook, why we are watching from YouTube. I don't think they started YouTube thinking about how much money they are going to make and so on. They didn't even have an idea the kind of money they are going to make, or that they are making now. They didn't have an idea, I can promise you that. The Zuckerbergs, Elon Musk, I don't think they had even a slightest idea of how much money that they will be able to be making in 2021. They didn't know. But what did they care about? They cared about creating something that is good, something that is valuable, something that people need, either solving a problem or finding a niche and just creating something that is worthwhile, right? And I think the same thing when it comes to farming, right? When you think about going into farming, are you thinking about creating something that people will need? We are using YouTube now because we need it, right? And you're watching now because it's a platform you also need it, right? So the money then follows after that. And it's the same thing with every business, right? So to me personally, I even went into farming just because there was a need to offer protein to my student. You know, most of you know I have a school, and the goal was the kids weren't having enough protein. So I'm going to go into farming and produce my own protein for the kids at school, right? Because buying a cow every term, feeding over 500 students isn't, a smart decision. And through that, I realized, how much the cow or cattle business in Ghana has been left, untouched and not explored. And then I started doing more research. I started investing time into it, bringing all different techniques and learnings that I can bring into it, right? And by so doing, led to this video making. And then I just said, wow, people might be interested in this idea as well, so let's share it with other people. So I decided to share my knowledge and ideas with you. And here we are, growing, being an impact to you, being able to support you in your ideas. And the motive behind it wasn't, how am I going to make money from this farm through posting YouTube videos? No. I was a very shy person the first time. The first video I actually recorded, I didn't show my face. I was just recording me preparing hay, and that is all. Right? And recently, just about a couple of weeks ago, I got an email from YouTube saying that you can monetize your YouTube channel and make money from it. And because the intention wasn't even to make money from YouTube, the post address that I gave to YouTube and my house address, I was in the US by then, so it doesn't even match. So till then, now I'm not even making money from YouTube, but there is that potential. Maybe in future I can start making money, but the intention, what I created, how has it been valuable to you, right? What has the content I've been providing been to people out there? And that is the value that I'm talking about, right? And that value will come along with the money. In terms of how much can you make, it's just a matter of time. One of my principles is if you can find something that you can do and make 100 cedis out of it, either a month, a day, or in a year, you just have to do that times 10. And what do you have? You have 10,000. You do that times 10 again, you have what? 1,000, sorry. You have 10,000. You do that times 10 again. So everything that you can make money from is just a matter of time and consistency in doing it. So if you want to become rich from farming, it's just a matter of time by creating something that has value. A lot of you are watching me from abroad, from Ghana. One advantage that you guys watching me from the US, from UK, is the access to information, the access to resources that you have. I've lived in the UK, I've lived in the US, and I can understand how easy for you guys to learn. So if you come from the US to establish a poultry farm or a cattle farm, and you don't even think about intensive farming, I think you should rethink about what you're doing again. If you're coming to start from a poultry farm in Ghana, and you ask yourself, aside all what I've been exposed to in Germany, in Italy, in the United States, in UK, and I still come and do things the same way that is done in the village, just because you want to make some money, there's no value in it. Why will people buy from you? Why would you be richer than our old fathers and grandfathers who didn't make anything out of farming? I have family members who have been farming all their life, and there's no difference. Why? Because of the value. And we have been lucky. If you're living in Ghana, been educated, you have the smartphone. Your mom probably didn't have a smartphone growing up. A lot of information out there. Let's put the work into it and create something that has value. I did a video that I'm gonna post the link right here. You can click on it and watch about eggs dropping. So I decided to take my eggs to the market. And the moment the women saw my eggs, they were like, wow, your egg is very clean. Like the yolk inside is very clean. Like, and all of a sudden they were like, yeah, we will buy from you. They need it. It's the value that we put in it, into their feed, into where we even keep our eggs and so on, right? So I think in a nutshell, what I want to say is, yes, you can become rich from farming over time, not in one day, but before that will manifest, you need to create something that has value. There is a lot of potential in farming in Africa in general, in Ghana, but you need to diversify. You need to create something that has value. You need to look at the supply chain from planting to the final product. Where do you fall into that? And what can you do that will create value for people, that people will rely on? I brought the brachiaria seed to Ghana, and I've created hay in Ghana. And now most people are also following that footstep. If you haven't watched that video, I'm linking it here too as well. Now we have the seed available, and we are sending it to all over the world. We're sending it all over Africa, in Nigeria, in Uganda, in Ghana. Most people are now getting it. This is value. When I was bringing the seed to Ghana, it was grass. To me, I was like, I'm not going to do extensive farming. I'm going to do intensive farming. So let me bring this and even test it. And I brought about 5 varieties of even the brachiaria seed, right? I brought alfalfa, I brought different seeds, and most of them didn't survive, and only one did, right? And harvested it, fed my animal through YouTube, and now you know about it. Now you are able to get your hands on some. The goal wasn't to bring a seed to Ghana and sell. It was to solve my problem, was to create a value for me. And now look at what it is, right? So I don't want to discourage you that you can't make money from farming, or it's an outmoded opportunity out there. No, you can make money from farming, but don't just go into it and do it anyhow. Think through it. Create value for whatever farming, whatever method that you want to use, and I'm sure the money will follow in time. So thank you guys, and I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please comment below, and let's help and change the mentality about farming, because we do need to eat, and we are still importing a lot of food. Even though our vast land, everywhere you drive in Africa is land, but we are not utilizing it. We need people like you to come in, diversify the market, bring new ideas, and let's change the perspective about farming. Thank you very much.